Hey guys,
it's Lo
and Mo,
and this is our first YouTube video.
Dun, 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 dun.
We've probably wanted to make a YouTube since we met about a year ago, but with school and our busy schedules, it really just never worked.
But as we grew closer and closer and mutual friends told us that we should make a YouTube channel, we decided to give it the go.
And if it's a total bust and just doesn't work out, yeah, we're just gonna let it go.
We're keeping it.
These last couple weeks, I've been a major YouTube fanatic, and I did my little research to see how YouTubers usually start off their channel. I saw that usually they do a getting to know video.
But we're not one of those normal YouTubers, so we're gonna do getting to know each other with a twist. So instead of asking each other stuff about what we love, we're gonna ask each other stuff that we hate.
First question, what is your least favorite food?
Well, I don't like cheese. I hate cheese.
My least favorite food is, what are they called? Oatmeal raisin cookies. Cause, little story time. I was younger, I was at my friend's house, her aunt brought down a dozen of cookies. My sister and my friend didn't want them, so my little sugar fanatic self ate all of them. I ate around the raisins, and now anytime I think of them, I just want to gag.
What is your most hated subject?
By far, mine's is math. I hate it so much.
Mine would have to be science, because honestly, I could care less about what's inside a rock or the leaf cells in a leaf. You know,
who cares? And plus, in math, X's and Y's are not going to pay the bills. We need to know that kind of stuff.
Right. Honestly.
What is the thing that we hate most about each other? About Morgan, she knows this. When we have this FaceTime schedule this summer. So we FaceTime once we wake up and before we go to sleep. Unless we're super busy or she's babysitting or something. So it's not really in the morning because she's half asleep, but when we FaceTime maybe in the middle of the day or at night and you just sing a little part of a song, this one breaks out into a full-blown concert and she would not
gonna hate.
And she would not shut up. And I hate Alma.
She always doubts everything. I'm such a positive person, okay? So I'm always thinking you can do it, you know. But no, even about this YouTube channel, she's I don't want to do this. I'm so scared. Nah, girl, let's do it. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, if you guys hear any hammering or noise or anything, let me tell you now, I'm getting my basement finished and their tools are very loud, even outside. I'm sure you can hear it. So
okay, but yeah, that's what I hate most about her. Well, dislike most about her. She doubts everything, and we're gonna change it soon. Pretty soon she's gonna be the most positive person I know. And the next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest, well, we have a lot, so we're just gonna go back and forth. But my first group of pet peeves is when you FaceTime people and they have you pause the whole time. When people FaceTime you, knowing they're about to do something or have something to do, so they only have 2 minutes to talk, and then they say they gotta go. Or when you FaceTime people and they just hang up, call, oval, it doesn't matter. I hate when I'm in the middle of talking or we're having a conversation or just anything, and they just hang up and they don't text you an explanation. They don't tell you why they hung up. If you text them and ask them why, they don't text back for an hour. All you gotta do is say bye.
My pet peeve, group of pet peeve, is texting. So if someone texts you hey, and you're busy for a little bit, so you don't text back for an hour, and you say hey, and then they say hey again, which means you're now in charge of the conversation. Which, one, they already said hey. It is not necessary for them to say hey again. Two, I didn't text you for a reason, so obviously I don't want to be in charge of the conversation at this moment. So it's your turn. You should say what you doing or something, or be a little more interesting. Or when someone texts you and they ask you what you're doing, you tell them oh, hanging out with my sister, and then they'll say oh, I guess you look busy. I'll text you later. Okay, you act like I care. You can text me later. You can text me now. I don't care.
I also hate when you text people and they're not doing, like you say, what you're doing, and they're not doing anything, but they take 30 minutes to reply to each message. That's not a conversation. Like, if I wanted to wait that long, I would email you or mail you a letter. Like, no.
I also hate those people who have the little, like, earpieces that they
Bluetooth.
talk into. Yeah. Because if you're not in the CIA, you don't need one. Like, if you don't have one of those little curly things, like, those are cool. But if it's just one of those, like, little ones that you can use in your car, like, you do not need it. Like, I hate when you go into the grocery store and, like, they're talking on their phone and they go, "How are you?" But they make eye contact with you. So you think they're talking to you. You're like, "I'm doing good. How are you?" And then they go, "I'm on the phone." Like, get the ear thing out of your ear and make some conversation with someone else.
I also hate when people stare. Like, you're in the car and they just stare. Like, can I help you? I would catch the biggest attitude with you if I don't know you and I catch you just staring. And I also hate when you see people you know, like, I do this too, so I can't really hate it, but I hate when people do it to me too. But, like, you see people you know off of, like, social media or whatever in public, and you don't know if you should talk to them or, like, they should talk to you, but you guys don't speak, but then you text or give, like, each other to be honest later. Like,
I also hate when people chomp in your ear. No, it's unnecessary. Either chew with your mouth closed and do it, like, at a slow rate if you need to. Like, that food ain't going
to make her
nowhere.
mad.
The food ain't
I'm
going
like-
nowhere. Or, like, people chew really fast. Like, the food ain't going nowhere. It's staying in your mouth. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, guys, if you like this video and you want to see more of Lo and Mo, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.
And stay tuned for more videos like Q&As, challenges, tags, vlogs, and story times.